I really am over here dancing. As soon as that countdown starts, I'm like, even when other people have it on their shows, it starts and I'm like, yeah, I'm
Yeah, it's a vibe.
well,
It's got
right? I need to be out in these streets. Maybe that's what it's telling me because I am like Jamie
we,
King.
it's
Countdown.
been a long cold winter.
Has it ever?
And we're done with it. And we move on. If you have not been to the show, welcome. We bring you your mid-week laughter, and we've got some that you're definitely gonna laugh, maybe cry, and maybe put your hands up in the sky and say, "Why God?" But before we get into all of that, if you are new here, we're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves in alphabetical order.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these deep, dark internets. My name is Garcia. Welcome to the show. We are here and we are ready to laugh. So I'm going to be quick. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Thank you, Radio Regent, for partnering with us for all of these years now. And of course, you can catch the replays of our show on Radio Regent Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then, of course, we tape the show live right here on YouTube, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time here today, Wednesday. So be sure to check us out weekly. And then, of course, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel so you don't miss us live. And make sure you're following us on Instagram because that is the cool thing to do. Telly.
It is the cool thing to do. I agree with that 100%. Hey, girl. Hey, it's your girl, Telly. I'm also a proud member of the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. So much foolishness is happening on our planet, from certain presidents all the way down to mashup countries. But listen, we're still here, keeping this ball rolling, keeping things lively and entertaining. And we hope that you will join us as we laugh, we cry, we laugh some more, probably more cry than laugh. We'll see what rolls up tonight. But anyway, y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all waiting. Shiva girl, tell these beautiful people who you are.
Hi, everybody. I am Toshiba. They call me Shiba. You see how my girls are bundled up? They're actually dressed for this call, and I'm dressed because I'm over it and I want to pretend that I'm on somebody's island. So that's why you see the difference here. Because I'm trying to be, I was outside today. I said, I'm good. I hate it out here. So in my home, I'm going to keep it warm in Jamaica like. So there we go. Anywho, I'm Toshiba. They call me Shiba. We're just going to get into it because 2025 and foolishness have started off with a bang. And for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but Canada keeps making the list every week. Now, we were immune. We were better than the US, and now we're not. So, in the first segment of this week's show, name this group. Here we go.
HBG2 active. HBG with a T. We got all the smoke, we give it all for free. Popping these perks, mix it with the lean. We giving out smoke, but bitch, you a pussy, you giving out steam. We getting that cheese every fucking day, other fucking week. Like what? I cannot sleep. Been too active, what? Cannot fuck with the sluts. Like bitch, I'm not giving it up.
Well, they're definitely from Edmonton, that's for sure. Ontario doesn't claim that. They can stay right where they are in Alberta. I mean, they can keep that. If that's their thing, then that's their thing, honey.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, so for all of those people that were heavily confused, as we were,
and still are,
that was a bunch of waistsuit gathered around a microphone, I guess spitting rhymes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they were spitting something.
BS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that is what they have to offer us, if that's what the if that's the music industry out there, then they can keep it over. We'll stick here with, Drake and Julie Black and Nelly Furtado, The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber can even come along, but they can.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
All I know is that I never want to hear it again.
And I think Garcia said the name right in the beginning. We will call them Wayfuse. That is their name of their rap group. Wayfuse from wherever them come from. And we're done with them. That's it. They started and they've ended. We're done. Maybe they should ask RSVP for a feature. I don't know. 'Cause I am
We're
over
still waiting for
it
the tour. We're still waiting.
Yeah, waiting and not holding our breath.
at all. But we move on because this one here, Black ladies, I'm going to have to do a PSA. You know, when you put on your wig, that there's certain things you must do to keep it on. And if you haven't done those things to keep it on, there's certain activities you just don't do because it's going to come off. Okay? It's going to come off or come off for those of you who are not Caribbean. So, in a segment I'm calling Disappear, here we go. Oh, come on, where was it? There. Play! Why? Girl, why?
Did you notice though, like in the video, it says the wig and the snow disappeared at the same time, and it's
They
true.
did.
How did
Yeah.
that? What?
I feel like you can tell she hit a bump, and I feel like hitting that bump, her
That's
head
when the
went
snow
back,
ended.
and yes, and then her wig flew off her head top. From the people them snow or something. What that called when you go down? I don't know. I don't
You
know
know,
what it's called.
like I know, like none of us are actually wearing units right now, so. But you know, as people that have worn units in the past, and you know, will always go back and forth, you know, with wearing one here and there. There are things on the market that are very inexpensive, that you could go on the roller coaster at Disney World, at Wonderland, and that wig will stay put. Now, because it looks like it was a winter situation here, sis, why weren't you just wearing a toque, or what Americans call a beanie?
She wanted to look her best on her winter activity, but she forget to top on our wigs.
Like when people ski, they wear helmets.
Most people, yeah.
She thought, what
So
is that, tobogganing or whatever she was doing, rolling down somebody's hill in the snow? Girl, God bless you. I mean, I wouldn't have posted it on Beyonce's internet.
no.
And
Yeah,
that's
also
that.
that. I completely forgot about it. Like what again, shame. Let's
Like,
bring it back.
I don't think there's a demand for it. For shame.
no, not a demand. Not a demand. Not a demand of that.
Demand.
We're done with her. Girls, next time, tack it down, slow it down, figure it out. But most importantly, don't put it on Beyonce's internet after your wig done fell off. Like, I don't need that type of viral moment in my life. But I just digress. This segment here freaks me out, okay? As a Jamaican, and we know that things can be possessed, and Jamaicans will tell you about Duffy, and we talk about get behind the Satan, and we feel no way to throw oil or something at people. I don't know what I would do if I was the pet owner in this situation. So, in a segment I'm calling Stand Up, here we go.
I've had suspicions that my cat's a skinwalker, and you guys, why is he doing this? Why is he like this? Please, I'm scared. Stop. 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 Please. Maximus.
Are cats supposed to do that? Are they supposed to stand up on, like, are they supposed to just stand up on their hind legs like that? Like, no, seriously, I'm not even joking. I've never seen a pussycat.
No, I've never seen a cat personally in my.
No.
And I've met enough cats, and I've never seen one do that.
No.
Just stand up on its hind legs like that? Like
No,
it's possessed?
like
No.
no.
It looks like
For
a
no-
Looney Tune in a way.
for no reason. Like,
No,
and then
never-
for
I've
no
never seen
reason.
that.
Like, I could see if he was trained and she had a treat and it was like, stand up, Maximus. But
Yeah, no,
Oh,
those-
Maximus.
I've never seen that.
He just stood
so
up. He was already standing when she put the
right.
video on him.
I
Why
think
did he
it's
do that?
time to give up Maximus to the Humane Society.
Remember him just having a bird? Just buy a bird, buy a parrot.
And then he looks like a kitten. So if he's already doing that, what's he gonna do when he grows up?
Maul people.
That cat couldn't be in my house one more night. I'm sorry. I would throw his box bed right outside. I could not imagine. I would be sleeping with my door closed, like locked. Closed and locked from a cat. I would barricade myself in a room if my cat stood on its hind leg and looked at me like, "Bitch, what are you looking at?" Like, that's not acceptable.
Yeah, and this is why so many people don't have cats, because they do weird things. You know, I can't remember if we had it on the show here, but I remember when there was that one cat that was literally just staring
Yeah,
at,
we did have that.
staring at
Staring
their
at their
person
person, yeah.
as they were sleeping.
And the lamp was on.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it was haunted. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Cats are weird.
We're not
yeah,
doing that.
cats. No.
No, we're not doing it. But we move on. The Caucasoids are back. You know,
Yeah.
we've missed them on the show. We've missed the Caucasoids on the show. And this name here in this segment speaks for itself. So in a segment I'm calling Plantation, here we go.
Becca, would you please bring your dish forwards?
Here you go.
Wow, look at that.
I've got rice and peas there with a lime on top. And then I've got plantain with chicken and onions in a jerk sauce.
Incredible.
Oh,
It's got a bad cough. You've got the right idea with the sauce. It's just so strong.
yeah.
It's really hot. Are you all right?
You know, one thing I must give you, the fact that you've changed from saying plantation to plantain.
Thank you.
That
One
is-
thing I've learnt today.
Oh, what? Yeah, now she's saying the plantation.
Al, would you please?
Where was the rice and peas? Because I look like some Uncle Ben rice. And what kind of peas
That's
are those?
basically, yes.
Yeah.
So here's
And
my thing.
people, sorry, Car. I just need to do a PSA for people. It's not plantain. It's
Thank you.
plantain.
Thank you.
Okay, you don't say mountain. You don't say fountain. You say mountain and you
Right.
say fountain. It's
Right.
plantain,
Right.
not plantain. Nobody's
To me-
eating plantain.
No. And to be honest with you, as soon as I hear you pronounce it as plantain, I'm not eating it from you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
But at the
Okay,
same
no,
time, but at the same time, I mean, no offense, but what did the judges expect?
She said rice and peas, and I saw white rice. What kind of peas are those? But those
What
of
did
you
they
who have never
expect
made
that
rice
they were
and
going
peas,
to get?
okay?
If
Rice
I
and peas.
if I were the judge on there and they were the ones before me, I would not expect to be getting a good meal. I know they're going to somehow mess it up, personally speaking. So if they had high hopes, they needed to take that down like a billion steps down to hell almost, like the pit of hell. In order to, there's no way that, no offense to any of them, especially Becky with the plantation. There's no way that this was not going to end well. So I feel bad for the judges because they really, I guess, maybe they thought, but I'm sure they must have had an idea in the back of their mind that this was not going to end well.
Girl, they were walking in blind faith. And
They're a little too faithful.
they are, because
Personally
truly, like where was the coconut cream in that rice and peas?
Coconut
Oh,
cream
she took
in the fridge.
Uncle Ben's rice and took out some peas from somebody can,
From some
and
can.
she threw that together and called it rice and peas. There was no coconut milk. There was no thyme. There was no garlic. There was no actual kidney beans, gungo beans, none of it. I don't know. I've never seen those types of peas in my life. So she really go call it peas. It's white rice and peas because that's not rice and peas. I don't understand. I don't understand what kind of dry hot snacks is that. Like, please stop trying to be Jamaican. We don't need any more of us. We're literally all across. For an island of literally 3 million people, we have spread to every corner of this universe. We are good. We don't need any more. We are full. We are full. Like how they say Atlanta is full, Jamaica is full. So we don't need you to gravitate towards our culture. Thank you.
Definitely not.
Embrace it. Stop trying to cook our food. Don't do it. Just
Yeah.
don't do it. Stop it.
You know what you do?
Stop it.
Stimulate the economy. Go to a good West Indian restaurant
There you go.
and buy the good food from the good Jamaican
Yeah,
people. Then
give your money. That's how you support the culture.
that's it.
That's how you
But
support
please
Jamaican
stop.
business.
Amen.
But
Please
don't
stop cooking it. Well, we're done. We're done. We're done. This one here is hilarious and has somebody who, for the last 2 days, have been poked and prodded. This in a segment I'm calling exam. Here we go.
The accuracy, the accuracy.
No lies
Thank
were
you,
shown.
Garcia. Please tell the people on the radio what we are laughing at.
Oh, because okay, so ladies, the trauma. So we have a woman here who is very smart. She is, so on the screen it says, this is what it feels like to get a pap smear. Like this is an illustration. So she had an envelope with the bubble wrap inside. It was closed. So the camera is within the envelope. So you see the closing. And then she comes in
with like salad tongs.
With salad tongs, girl, and goes, bloop, opens it up wide. So she is basically she is the gyno looking in now, like just their entire head just in the envelope. And then they get spatula. No, not spatula. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And those mixer things on the electrical mixer. She takes that, goes into the envelope, and then starts going around and around and around in circles like she's actually mixing like an omelet. And then takes the salt and pepper shaker, then pushes that in, starts looking around, pulls that out, comes back in with the mixer, does it some more, leaves again, starts looking again, then starts using that salad tong to turn around and open it wide from another angle. Like, it's actually hilarious. And kudos to
accurate. And accurate.
Yes, and so accurate. And watching it, you feel it's like an anchor, like you're like, oh, yeah, this is why I hate. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you have to condition your mind that you will be essayed when you go to get your pass. It's a total assault. They don't care how you feel. They don't care. They're just like, they're trying to get their job done. Why they're in there so long is longer than what they need to be in there for. They're looking for gold. They're looking for treasure. They're looking for a man. I don't know what they're looking for, but whatever they're looking for.
And you know what? It's funny because I said the only thing that's missing from this is when, for some stupid reason, they start bringing in like an intern
Oh, yeah,
or
that's all they
someone
do.
to
I was just about to
observe.
say that.
Here.
So look, to watch
His name
them
is
poke and prod you and twirl things around in your nether region.
Yeah.
I just, I want to say something, but I don't want us to get canceled. But for us
I know.
women who have to experience this because we have the JJ, solidarity to us because
Honestly.
I had to go do some procedures over the last 2 days, and I was poked and prodded, and I was like, why am I doing this? But there we go. We're done. We're done. Now, this is hilarious. I'm not going to say any more because I'm just going to let this video speak for itself in a segment I'm calling These Days. Here we go.
God have mercy upon us.
He needs some milk.
The accuracy.
Yeah, the
The
gym
accuracy.
the gym.
That's why I work out from home. I don't have time for that. I work out in my house.
I'm
I have no time for
going.
that. No.
I'm not going to pay for foolishness.
No.
I'm not
What's
paying
worth
for
my money?
Imagine
not
paying
doing
$80 to go sit there and watch men in butt revealing tights and legging.
And it has like the rouge in the buttock
Right.
area.
Like, why is your butt defined, sir?
Why are you defining your butt?
I'm not doing it. I refuse. I'm not going to. I'm not.
No.
And then people not using the machines properly. Why are you on your head top using machines that are supposed to have on your arms, but you have your legs in them and spreading? What? Why are we doing? Why? Like, is the end of the
Yeah.
world coming? And like, no one
Yes,
told us
sure,
that
yes.
everybody's training. Like, what is happening? Like, I
If
want people
that's
that
how
will not go
they're
to the gym.
training, if that's how they're training for the end of the world, then we're all doomed because they can't protect nobody. They can barely use the equipment and much more use ammunition. So
You know what? It's kind of like, you know, how Benny's like, men are supposed to be out there to hunt and gather,
Yeah.
provide.
Basically,
The men back in the day, they were in there lifting the weights so they could do
Yes.
work, right?
Yeah.
Now you're out here stretching out your leg for what?
So they can bend it like Beckham. Sorry, I'm done. We're gonna get canceled. I'm done because we're gonna get canceled. I'm done because I don't know why you need to be on your head top spreading out your leg like that. However, I digress. No clue. But we are gonna take a little mid break here so Shiva can get herself together because the next half of All of His Mercy. Car, talk to the people then, please.
Yes. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on the internet. So we just wanted to take a moment to thank Radio Regent, syndicate through iHeartRadio. Thank you, Radio Regent. You can catch the replays of our show every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So check us out on the internet radio every week. And of course, we tape live right here on YouTube every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So be sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss when we go live. And then, of course, Instagram. Make sure you're following us there. I know Instagram can be, but we're
That's
there.
right.
So
Yep.
whatever. Hey Meta.
Yep.
And whatever. But you know, this is not your typical
Hey,
girl
Meta.
talk. Yeah, we are out here as peacemakers, just wanting to laugh and have a good time. So hey, there we go. Let's get on with this show. The craziness has just begun, really, truly.
We are, because I definitely want to get to our bonus segment because Six Brown Chicks never disappoint. But before we get there, we got to get through these clips. So in the next segment that I'm calling Made New, here we go.
Now, the thing about it is, if the pennies are no longer qualified, you're not saying to go ahead and host your coochie juice. You know, like in the privacy of your canal, if the pennies are no longer qualified for that job, you're not saying, like, what makes you think that that's the time for the said pennies to go ahead and make a debut for the people of God? If your canal don't want it no more, we don't want to see it. Okay, please. Get them pennies off of you, ma'am. It's not cute. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Auntie Kirsty, yep. Just please explain.
Right. Okay. So that was our good friend Benny. And basically, so it's a stitch coming in from a video where a lady is showing, I guess, a fashion hack where she is taking the underwear that the panty, them that she chooses not to wear anymore. She's decided that she's now going to wear it as an off the shoulder crop top by putting the leg part, the two leg parts. She puts one side through her torso and the other side through her arms. So it's a cross body crop top.
And the crotches, let's not forget the crotches part. The crotches part is now on one shoulder.
Yeah, the crotches part is on her shoulder, like just hanging out. And she's going to wear this out, like she's going to go outside to a club or the park or the library with her coochie part out on her shoulder, where people might tap her and say, "Excuse me, ma'am."
Or she might see an old friend and hug them.
Right, and they're gonna have their head,
their chin on her pussy.
Okay,
basically.
So that is why Benny went off, for which we completely agree. Like, I know inflation is here. I know things are expensive.
Never. I think that is expensive.
The same money you buy your underwear with, why can't you go to Nike and buy a sports bra?
That's what bugs me. You have no problem spending like over $100 for jeans. You have no problems going and buying a new unit or any of these things. But when it comes to your like panties, instead of you just going to like Urban Planet or Forever 21, or if you're really trying to save $1, go on Temu, go on Shein. If you're really
at this point,
just get something new, or just go and find your one-sided sleeve strap tube top and have it clean on your shoulder. Why are you exposing your vag juice basically to every single person on the planet? And we didn't ask for it. Stop being cheap. Plus, even not to cut you, Sheila, but even if that were the case, everyone is built differently. How do we know that your underwear is going to go over you as magically as this girl's underwear did? Some women can't fit in their underwear arm like that. And even if you want it, like, girl, logistics. I'm just saying. She's trying to show up fashion hack. That is not a fashion hack.
It definitely
That's
is
just
not.
hers from her stupidity.
Thank you.
That was dumb.
And when did we reuse, reduce, and recycle our underwear? Like, when did that become a part of the reuse, reduce, recycle? No, that was not
my program.
No, you know what? Like, let's normalize throwing our undies out. Like, I do it all the time. You know how
even today? Yeah, today on YouTube, some chick was showing her Calvin Klein underwear, and it had holes in it on YouTube. And I was so disgusted. I was like, no, I'm not watching this girl anymore. No, I canceled her. She's canceled.
Like,
get new draws.
come on. Like when
you can afford new draws.
When you do the laundry, we all do. I know we all do this. When we're doing our laundry and we're going through and we're folding and we're like, oh, this is not it. And you throw it in the garbage.
Bye.
Stop being cheap ass, man. It's not cute. Cheapness isn't cute ever. Especially when it comes to your panties.
Yeah, that's just no.
If you can buy brand new spanking jeans, you can buy panties. I'm sorry. And you can buy a tube top. That's meant to be a tube top. Stop it.
That was not again. I do not want my crotches where my crotches juice were on my shoulder. Okay, I don't want where my crotches juice was to take the and now it's on my shoulder. No,
no.
I don't care. I don't care how well you take care of your crotches. Your crotches
business
should never be later. No, thank you. We're done. We're moving on to something that is actually funny. Now, this segment is hilarious. This creator is going places. I hope to see her in movies or on tour soon because this was the best thing I've seen on the internet in a long time. So, in a segment I'm calling transracial, here we go.
My name is Felicia Deshay and I am transracial. Ever since I was a little girl, I have always believed that I was stolen from English soil and sold to a family here in America who wanted a baby girl. And I believe that had I been with my rightful family in England, I would not be obese. It's very hard to be transracial because, you know, when I'm around certain people, they think I'm trying to make fun of them, especially when it's like Vietnamese. But I just want to be a part of the culture because I love them, you know. Everybody know that I love the Vietnamese people. I don't even want no trouble or nothing. When it comes to being a Nigerian woman, I'm not going to apologize for the fact that God has created me to be better than most people. It's not my fault. You have to take it up with Jesus. Growing up in a little town called Cleburne, Texas, I just really feel like that's what made me who I am today, you know, because we had the Southern whites and, you know, I love them. They've always loved me and I've always loved them. And I identify as one of them, you know, and then, you know, you got the Mexicans, you know, I barely grew up around them and everything, fool. Like, it's like, you know, I'm like barely a part of the culture, fool. Like, it just is what it is, Holmes. I don't think it's a coincidence that I'm transracial. I don't think it's a coincidence that one of my favorite foods is chicken tikka masala. That is why the Indian comes to tell everybody what is up. When I see people, I tell everybody, what are you talking about? I'm Indian. It is very evident.
That was amazing. Okay?
It's funny.
Yes, very talented.
Yes, very funny.
Amazing. Cool. The best part is there are really people out here claiming to be transracial. That's the funnier part. Is that there are people who do claim that they're transracial. We won't talk about them for now, but that was funny, and she is amazing. And
she's
follow
hilarious.
that creator because that was. Yeah, I'm actually gonna let me find so people can follow her because we got to represent our Black sisters that are out there because those accents were on point. So this creator's name, because she's on the Tickety Talk. Before they take Tickety Talk down, her name is Felicia. I know, because Tickety Talk. What we won't even talk about Tickety. We will actually talk about TikTok.
Yeah, the time on TikTok.
The time on TikTok is ticking,
girl.
So Felicia Deshay is her name. PHYLICIA, last name DSHEA. Go and follow her because that was amazing and we got to represent. And let's just talk about Tickety Talk for 30 seconds. I love how America's new president was the person who talked and then came in last minute to the rescue of Tickety Talk and put the ban on hold for 90 days. So the same person who decided he wanted to ban it came in and played as if he was a hero to unban something that he wanted to ban. But we digress. We move on.
Oh, Dawn.
I'm saying nothing. I have no time for our show to get canceled.
I just want to point it out.
They got words
I just want to point it out. The hypocrisy.
Saying a damn word.
The hypocrisy. But we digress. We are going to move on to a segment called Take 'em. Here we go.
Come get all of them. Come get them all. Just take them all. They've been tearing my doggone nerves up.
And to come explain to the people what happened there.
Yes. So it started with a black man having his camera on himself, and he said, I'm about to be, basically it said that he's basically going to be stress-free because he's going to go find himself a white girl. So he's there like, yeah, I'm going to find a white girl. Then the stitch comes in, and I'll call him Jeff because he looks like a Jeff.
Sure.
Some white guy comes
Jeff.
on. You know, he's your kind of scruffy, traditional white guy. And he says, you can take him. You can take them all. Take them all. They've been getting on my goddamn nerve. And then it cut out. It's hilarious. I do think, I think that we have to be, people have to stop with the stereotypes thinking that Black women are this and white women are this and Black men are this and white men are that. That is stupid. And I think we need to have better minds and know that, hey, guess what? There are nagging and stupid Black women as well as stupid and annoying and nagging white women.
Yeah, I think people need to realize that it has nothing to do with the race. It's just literally has to do with the person.
Yes.
Their environment, how they were raised, whatever it may be. So people that are like, oh, I'm going to cross the bridge and date another race or marry another race because they feel that's going to, you know, it doesn't change anything. I mean, sir, go and, you know, listen, love who you want to love, go do your thing, but don't put down another race just because you somehow will feel like a big man if you date a white girl versus a Black girl. There are, I know hundreds, the two ladies right in front of me, and hundreds of other gorgeous, beautiful, smart, intelligent, wonderful Black ladies that literally, oh, thanks, literally can fill that bill. So I don't know where this guy is meeting his, I don't know where he's going to meet
the
wrong
places.
That clearly he has to also serve some, it takes two to tango. So he's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get a Black girl." Like, well, what did you do?
What are you bringing to the table,
this
sir?
Relationship to make the Black girl dump you
or treat you like
crap? Because maybe the white girl will pick up on it too and be like, "Oh my God, the Black girl warned me about you, and now I see that I should listen to my Black girl." So check yourself, sir. And that white man was very stern on how
he said,
take them all. So I mean,
take them all.
We feel
we're
for
done
you,
with
Jeff.
you, sir.
We feel for
you.
we
feel for you, Jeff. We got you. We got you, Jeff. Wakanda forever. So these last three segments are funny. Some are stupidly funny, but they're funny nonetheless. So in the next segment, I'm calling Impress. Here we go.
Oh, what do we got going on here? Impress your guests with this hack. Okay, we got 6 rolls of toilet tissue. This is about $6.49 worth of toilet tissue being wasted too. I don't like that. But we're not going to talk about that on this episode. Okay. Double tap my face for the dislike button on this video. Because what are we doing? And we got boiling water. Why do we have boiling water? I'm not going to lie. If I see this at my friend's house, I'm going to take the most monsterish number 2 that I can take, and I'm going to leave you with the surprise. How did you feel when you cut this camera off and you realized you had to clean this up? I don't get it.
So, why?
And what? Why and what? What was that?
just to explain to people, because I'm not sure if it translated properly for radio, but so basically, yeah, we have a guy who is explaining what he's looking at, which is, so there's a toilet and a person puts 5 rolls of toilet paper into the toilet bowl. That in Canada is about $11.99 worth of toilet paper, unless you get it on sale, right? Okay. So that's how expensive it is. It's basically a meal. And then the person goes ahead and starts taking paint and starts like making a design on the toilet paper.
Inside the toilet bowl, where we add it.
Yes,
inside the toilet bowl.
Inside of the toilet bowl. Then they take hot water, which is weird. It's steaming hot water, and they pour it over the toilet bowl with the toilet paper rolls in there, and then they get some sparkles and throw glitter and sparkles on it, and then they're like, yay, like, and then
put the toilet seat down
the toilet seat, like it's supposed to be a surprise, like when someone comes over and it's like they open the toilet seat, it's like surprise.
Surprise, you can't pee or do a number 2 in the toilet. And the toilet paper you need after you do the number 5 out of the toilet. That's the surprise. That's the surprise. Surprise, there's no toilet paper, and your crap is going down because what? Who thought that was? Oh my God, we're getting stupider as the people.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like, but what? Like,
why?
Why? What is the purpose? You just wasted 5 toilet paper rolls.
Yeah, I wish that they could find out from the person how is this supposed to impress anybody? Because
right.
I don't see it. Maybe it's some interpretive thing, like an Andy Warhol thing. I don't even think Andy Warhol would approve of that.
Yeah, you know what's impressive when you go to people's houses and you go to the washroom? That
you don't see that
when it's clean. Whatever. Why are we presenting weird toilet?
Maybe it's like an abstract thing.
Listen, girl, we do the grocery shopping, so we know the expense.
It's expensive.
And toilet paper and paper towel.
I wait until they're on sale. I'll be taking, maybe 4. When is this going on sale? Because I have to rotate between Shoppers and Metro. I will be buying, when toilet paper is on sale, you're buying 2, 3, 4 of them because you don't know when it's going back on sale. So what are we talking about? 6, 5, whatever rolls.
The other day we saw for $4.99 somewhere. We picked up like multiple
breaking them up
packages.
Oh my gosh. I expect that kind of behavior from like a 5-year-old.
Right.
Not from a grown person.
We're done. Don't do that, people.
People deserve a beating, and that person deserves a clear beating. He deserves some kind of Jamaican mother to come over to his or her house and give him a proper slap in the face, in the buttocks, everywhere and anywhere. He must be rich to be wasting something like that.
Now, speaking of stupid, let's talk about stupid. This clip here, I don't know if it's real or fake, but the people on it, I am sure, are stupid. So in a segment I'm calling Where He At, here we go.
Michelle, we're talking to people. Donald Trump was inaugurated earlier today. A lot of people are upset that Martin Luther King wasn't there. Were you surprised to see that he wasn't at the inauguration?
Yeah, I was.
Why?
I mean, you talk about Martin Luther King not being there? Because today is his day. You see what I'm saying? There was like a day set aside for him.
So he had things to do.
Yeah.
Today, Donald Trump was inaugurated. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Martin Luther King wasn't in attendance. Were you disappointed that he didn't show up?
Yeah, I was disappointed because he should show respect for the office of the presidency.
And tell us about the shirt. When did you get that?
Oh, I had it for a while. I got it last summer, actually.
They didn't have your size?
Why, is it too short?
Oh, no, it's okay. What about Rosa Parks? Were you surprised that she showed up and sat right in the front row?
No. No, I wasn't surprised.
Were you
You need
proud
to
of
be
her?
in the back. Get in the front because that's where it's at.
Anything you want to say to Rosa Parks? Look right in there and tell
Go,
her.
girl. I'm be sitting there right beside you.
Do you think Martin Luther King not showing up for the inauguration is going to lead to him being banned from Mar-a-Lago?
I don't think so. Donald Trump's not like that. He's not going to do that just because somebody didn't show up to his inauguration.
You think you'll still let him in Mar-a-Lago?
Absolutely.
You should, since people don't know, but the Mar is short for Martin Luther King.
Yep.
Do you think Martin Luther King Jr. is a Nepo baby, or does he have the talent to back it up?
I mean, you could definitely say he's a Nepo baby, but the talent is there as well.
Are you a fan of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
I can't say I am like an avid fan, but
Did
I
you
know
like him
of
on Dancing with the Stars?
Pretty good, pretty good.
MLK's office said he missed the inauguration because he overslept. Was it acceptable for MLK to miss the inauguration because he was...
No, that's no excuse. Somebody should have got him up.
Well, they said he was having a dream and they didn't want to wake him.
Having a dream. Well, okay.
Was it acceptable for him to miss the inauguration because he was having a dream?
No, it wasn't acceptable.
Why don't you look right there and let him know?
Look at here. Sometimes you got to wake up for that dream because the dream is now. It's present. We're here. We're in the dream now. Wake up. Wake up, people.
Well, I think that's excellent advice.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yum.
That's the US of A.
Yum.
They pride themselves in being smart.
You know what's funny is we are force fed to learn their history more than we know of our own.
Yeah.
Our own meaning our own Afro-Black history, our own Canadian history, our own Jamaican history. We barely know our own history, but we overtly know American history. And I just don't understand why everyone else knows it better than
them.
The Americans? Okay. We actually don't have any more. They said it. Martin Luther King, you should have been there. Oh me, I don't know why you missed it with your dream.
I'm not
and
sure
Rosa,
why you
girl,
missed
good
it.
for you, girl. Good for you, Rosa. You sat right up there in the front beside Barack.
She did.
Yeah.
You did, because that's freedom fighters.
Mhm.
We move on. This last one is actually really stupid. But apparently there is once again a new sport that is taking over the world. We won't be doing it, but you never know, taking over the world. In a segment I'm calling Disco Foot. Here we go.
What happens when you combine soccer and dancing? It's called Disco Foot. Here's everything you need to know. Disco Foot is both a soccer match and a dance performance. It combines the basic rules of soccer, but has one rather important difference. Dancing is required at all times. Continuous dance improvisation follows the soccer ball, but also gives merit to what is referred to as the battle, which plays a vital role in winning the game. The sport was created on April 13th, 2016, and conceptualized for the Ballet de Lorraine, a French contemporary dance company by Peter Jacobson and Thomas Cayley, two dancers and choreographers who have collaborated with one another since the 90s. A 2018 TV special called Disco Foot, written and directed by Jacobson and Cayley, highlights the performance match for all to enjoy. Each match features one referee and 3 artistic judges. The judges
I have never heard of that before. This is new to me. I've never heard of Disco Foot. And I will not be participating or watching or throwing my money at it. This is stupid. That doesn't make no damn sense.
I do want to point out that everyone that was playing this sport is of the lighter persuasion.
Black people were not harmed during this making of the Disco Foot.
It is
Thank
literally
God.
a bunch of what people
This is definitely a
in
flat man sport.
Disco body shots.
Yeah.
Chasing a ball and leaping like they're leaping onto a Broadway stage. And I'm guessing this is because they're not talented enough to be in a real dance
They can't
company.
join a real dance company, so they're stuck doing this.
So yes.
You know what's even worse than that was the people actually standing around watching this with amazement.
Mm-hmm.
They were also
they were
hot.
enjoying it. Of course they were.
They were also flat.
We weren't
The
stopping.
track's flat, so
We weren't stopping to look in amazement. Like we would not be like, "Oh my God, this is so amazing!" No, we would have been like, and kept it going.
And kept walking and be like, oh, what a tuppets in this, and then we would keep walking
To go about our real business. Why?
Like,
why?
Yeah, like why? Like, if you want to dance, then just
dance.
Go dance. Like, why does soccer need to be a part of it?
why are they abusing the sport of soccer? Leave soccer alone. What has soccer ever done to none of y'all?
Stupid.
Now David Beckham is gonna listen. Probably cussing somewhere.
We're done.
That was
we're done. That was stupid. I have nothing because we have more. We have more. Because it's 6 round chick time, and of course it's time for me to read the foolishness that appeared on there today. So in a segment I'm calling Took Him, here we go. I poured my all into this 4-year relationship. I required that he leave his wife for me, and he did. He erased her from his social media and promoted me. I thought we were doing good. We're both in our late 30s, and I want him to be my husband. Meanwhile, his job relocated to Colorado, and he was given the option of moving or taking a buyout. He chose to move. I quit my teaching job to move with him. His company gave him a stipend to relocate. I found that out later, but I paid for the moving truck and a week-long hotel stay while we searched for a place. He found a rental house in a great location, and we celebrated our change of scenery at dinner. Him. Thank you for moving me out here. I was hoping this would give us an opportunity to pause and see what the world has to offer. I thought I misunderstood. Are you dumping me? Question mark. Him. You're welcome to stay while you find a place, but I will be dating. I maxed out my credit card, moving us here. He's working and won't share that stipend. Perhaps the worst part of it all is that I live in the basement of the rental home and I can hear his dates and the bed squeaking at night. He's hitting them raw. I tried to seduce him one morning and I tasted another female on him. How do I curb the disrespect and become his number one again? Advice? Ladies, advice?
Girl, go home. Go home. Go. Take your body home.
And Telly's being really, really nice right now. Like, that's actually
I'm
really.
trying to be as kind as I can.
That's you being
home.
really nice. Like,
I mean, I could say a lot more, but due to time, go home.
I want to understand why these women at this big age are so stupid.
Big age. So there's a couple of things. That were clearly missing from that scenario. The man never asked you to move with him. He didn't say, "Babe, this is an opportunity." Because if he did, she wouldn't have wrote into 6 round chick asking for no buy. The man didn't say, "Babe, you know what? I'm going to take this job in Colorado, and I think it's great that we move there for a fresh start.
Yeah.
Leave everything behind here. It's going to be me and you, our new thing. So excited.
Don't worry, I'm going to be able to pay for the move.
Because my job is, and he would have given you all of
He
the
would have.
information
He would have told
that
her
would have
everything.
been required. But you, like an idiot, go first of all. If he will cheat with you, he will cheat on you. So you were the mistress, and you thought somehow as the mistress you were going to turn into the main chick, and now you're living in a basement, hearing him screw other women, and then you want to compete, and then
Well, she can get some earplugs. That can help her. If she wants to sleep. She's nice. He's being nice to her by letting her stay there.
Yes.
She's the idiot that followed him. There's a girl. Go home.
Like,
take what's left of your
here's
pride.
the thing.
Go home.
Here's the thing, and this is going to be very our good friend Uncle Samuels. Uncle Kevin Samuels, and this is very, be a woman but think like a man, whatever it is. But listen, y'all, you're not putting up, your foot stays on the ground until he puts a ring on it. Where you are go?
Didn't you hear what she said? She was probably trying to manifest.
He hasn't asked you to marry him. Where are you going?
She thought that
you left your good job
and home and paid for everything. Let me just be clear for the ladies. When a job relocates you, they pay your moving expenses.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah,
they are moving you, and they pay your moving expenses. They give you, it's even more than a stipend. They will give you literally relocation expenses. So that man wouldn't have had to pay a dime, but this idiot went and maxed out her credit card while this man got his, because he has an extra housing stipend that he's getting. Okay, somehow has extra money to go find next woman to be. Okay, ladies, be smarter. It's 2025. We're done. I actually don't have any more. It's 2025. We've been reading these types of things since 2022. It's 2025. We don't want to read them anymore. 6 brown chicks is never, ever going to go a style as long as they're stupid women. Because this wasn't even the worst of them that I read today. I just was like, I can't. I don't have time for. I don't have patience for this today. Be smarter, ladies. Please be smarter. That's it. But we don't.
I mean, I kind of want them to be smarter, but I kind of enjoy them being stupid because it gives us content. So I'm not too sorry that they're dim. I'm not too sorry that some of them are idiot because it does give us content. So, I mean, if they want to be stupid or continue to be stupid, I mean, thank you. Thank you. And thank you. We want to thank Rita Regents and the kids of iHeartRadio. Thank you all so much for watching and for listening. Check out our replays on Saturdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We tape live right here on YouTube at 9:30 on Wednesdays on Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and put on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Follow us on IG and follow us on our Facebook group page. You can find all of our funny bits there, but on IG you will laugh till you cry. Because you won't believe the things that we're watching. We're just as shocked as y'all are. Listen, y'all, we're gonna go keep those outs for those 6 brown chicks people. I mean, grow up, but some of you still stay kind of ghetto because it does help for content purposes. We got Carcia, I'm telling. We got Queen Shiva. Keep it, have fun, and we'll see you next time. Stay ghetto. We need the content. Thank you.